Hi, my name is Consuelo. Welcome to the channel and thanks for choosing this after work yoga practice. The intention of this practice is really to stretch and move your body so you can let your work day, you can leave it behind you and you can start your evening feeling relaxed and energized. So get your mat out and let's begin. We start the practice in extended child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch, knees as wide as your yoga mat, and then walk your hands forward, forehead on the mat. You can also use a block underneath the forehead if the floor is too far away. And then close the eyes. And feel the contact of the front of the body with the floor. Connecting with that sense of steadiness and strength and support that the floor can offer you. And if you like, you can also visualize a little door on your forehead. And you can open up that little door and let all the thoughts and the to-do and the meetings and the follow-ups just to drop down into the earth. Freeing some space in your mind. So you can start your evening refreshed, re-energized, and relaxed. Now keep the hips where they are. Start to move the upper body over towards the left. So the right arm reaching out along the diagonal of the room. Really a big stretch on the right side of the body. Keep pushing the right hip down towards the heel. And then move your upper body over to the other side. This time, left hand reaching out. Left hip pushing back and down. And then walk your hands over, back to center. Press up on your hands and knees. Bring your legs and knees hip-width distance apart. Hug your navel in and up. And reach your right arm forward and the left leg back. So arch the spine a little bit. This will be your inhale. And exhale, elbow towards the knee and you round the spine. The elbow and the knee, they might touch, they might not. That's totally fine. Inhale to reach and arch the spine. Exhale, elbow towards the knee and you round. And do a few rounds on your own. Last one. And then back into all fours. You can make some circles with the hips. Changing direction. And then we do the other side. So extend the left arm forward, right leg back, arch the spine slightly. Inhale here to reach. Exhale to round, elbow towards the knee. Hug the navel in and up. Inhale, extend, exhale to round. And keep going. Keep pushing the floor away with your right hand. Two more. Good. And then back to center. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. So start to walk on the spot, bending the knees generously. You can nod the head yes and no. Relaxing the jaws. And then come to center. Bend the knees a little bit, really focusing on lengthening the spine. Like long straight spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Set your eyes in between your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Now bring your feet and legs together. Reach the right leg up, flexing the foot, and step the right foot forward in between your feet and come to a warrior one. So bend the front leg, reaching the arms up, and keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot down firmly into the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, back to center. And then interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open up the chest. Lift the back heel off the floor, shift your weight forward, and come to warrior three. So balancing on your right leg. The right knee can be slightly bent. Lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bend your standing knees. Step back. Release your hands and turn to the other side into a warrior one. So inhale, reaching the arms up. And now exhale, right arm under, left arm back to a twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, you twist. Doesn't need to be super big. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you twist. And inhale, back to center, warrior one. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up the chest. Lift the back heel off the floor and start to shift your weight forward. Warrior three. Lifting the legs, lifting the chest. Steady gaze on the floor. And then bend the standing knee. Step back. Release your arms. Turn to one side. Turn the toes out, heels in. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Palms to touch. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Goddess pose. Spread the fingers super wide. Inhale, reach up, palms to touch. Exhale, goddess pose. Keep going, do a few on your own. Weight is on the heels. And the next time you exhale, you stay there, squeezing the shoulder blades. Maybe baby bounce on the spot. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale. Then press into your heels, come up. Hands at your hips. Make some circles. Take a moment for those strong sensations in the legs and the shoulders, maybe to settle and to be absorbed by the body. And then come to center, bend the knees, hands on your thighs. Drop the right shoulder in and twist and look over towards the left, using the hand to push the thigh back. And then swap. Left shoulder drops in. You twist over towards the right. And then come back to center, press into your feet, come up. This time turn the toes in, heels out. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up the chest, look up, breathe in. And then hinge at the hips and fold forward. This time weight into the balls of the feet. Reaching the arms up. Try to bring the palms together to touch. Let the head and the neck drop down towards the floor. And then press into your feet. Come all the way up. Release your hands. Bring your feet and legs closer. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And then bend the knees and fold forward. Halfway lift, long straight spine. Step back into a high plank. Pushing the floor away with your hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now bring your feet and legs together. Right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hips. Take a deep breath in, dropping the right shoulder down in line with the left. And then step your right leg forward and come to pigeon pose. So you can do this in two ways, actually three. So the first one is that you try to have your shin parallel to the front edge of the mat, or otherwise in a diagonal shape like I am here. If this is too much, you can basically sit on your right heel in this way. So this is another pigeon adaptation. Or otherwise, if none of these poses are fine for you, you can come to thread the needle. So like a reclined pigeon pose. So find your variation. And if you are in pigeon pose, take a moment to lift the spine. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, you start to fold forward. You can come on your forearms or all the way down. Try to keep the hips in one line. And you can also use a folded blanket or a block under the right hip for extra support. Close the eyes. You take some few deep breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. If you are lying on your back, roll up and down the spine and find a downward facing dog. If you are in the first two variations of pigeon pose, press your hands on the floor and find also your way back to a downward facing dog. Walk on the spot. Take a moment to feel the difference between the sensations in the right and in the left hip and leg. And then bring your legs together, left leg up, bend the knees, stack the hips, and then pigeon pose. Your variation. So take a moment, don't rush to fold forward, lift the chest, and then exhale, start to walk your hands forward. Your whole body folding forward, or stay on your forearms and you drop the head down. Long deep breathing here. And if the sensations are intense, can you soften maybe the face or breathing deeper to balance out the strong sensations? Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And press into your hands. Or hug your knees into the chest and roll up and down the spine. And everyone find your way back into a downward facing dog. And then drop the knees, come to a comfortable seated position. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down, long straight spine, close the eyes. And just take just a brief period of time to notice how different you feel from the beginning of this practice. And start to rub the palms of the hands in front of your chest. Pressing the palms, relaxing the shoulders. Seal the practice with one Om. You can chant or listen. Take a deep breath in. Raise your thumb knuckles to the forehead. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because that is helping to let more people know about these practices so they can also benefit from it. I hope you will have a great evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.